5 months ago, I decided to stop fighting the inevitable and shave my head, rock the body. 3 weeks later, I was like, you know what? I kind of miss my hair, so I'm gonna go ahead and tattoo it. And now in this video, we're traveling 5,700 miles across the Atlantic for a hair transplant. You too. YouTube, what a day we have ahead of us. So right now it is 2:51 Ohio time, and we are on our way to Philly in about 58 minutes. Let me brighten this up. Yes, in about 58 minutes, and then from Philly we are on our way to London, and then I have to stay overnight in London, and then at 10:30 a.m. tomorrow I should be leaving London to arrive in Istanbul at 5:30. So that is a total of 20 hours travel, including, the wait times in between flights. So, bro, all this to get my hair back. On a side note, Starbucks jipped me. Usually they fill it to the top. This time they filled it like a quarter less than usual. So I'm finna slide on Starbucks.
There we go. Thank you so much.
Cool, thank you. Alright, y'all, we are in London, and I'll tell you what, man, this international travel is not for the weak. Technically, I have been up for a little over 24 hours. I woke up at 4 in the morning yesterday, and right now, it's 9:30 UK London time, which is equivalent to, I think, 5 a.m. Ohio time. But your boy is tired, man. I can't wait. I got one more flight until we get to Istanbul. And I should be getting picked up from the clinic and then going straight to the hotel. And I'm going to take a nap, get a workout in, go back to sleep so I can wake up tomorrow and get this procedure. My flight should take off in about a couple hours. So I'm about to just chill, eat some snacks. I'll see y'all when I get to the Istanbul. Let's go.
Enjoy your flight, and we thank you again for choosing our transport.
All right, y'all. So we have arrived in Turkey on golden hour, though. You see me. But now we have to meet them at the gate because the clinic is going to pick me up. So let's find where we're going. Man, y'all, I'm so happy to be here. Finally, after all this travel, we're here. I'm about to begin this process, begin this journey. Today, I'm just getting dropped off at the hotel, so I'm probably just going to rest. And that's going to be about it. Alright, y'all, so we just got to the hotel. Man, it was a lot really quick, so I didn't record the process of coming up. But this room is beautiful. Look, I'm gonna even show y'all what they made for the cake over here. Look at this. Shout out Smile Hair Clinic with the details. This is beautiful. Let's go ahead and read the card. It says, "Dear Mr. Morales, welcome to Elite World Grand Istanbul." I'm not gonna act like I know how to read that. As a talented person, your passion for creativity and style truly inspires us. Wishing you a fabulous day. That's dope. It's pretty crazy as well. They have an outside pool. Now it's 65 degrees out here, so I don't think I would use this pool. We got the nice bed. Very clean. Mirror so you can see. Now let's go check out the bathroom. Boom. This is the bathroom. Fire. Big nice mirror. Shower going crazy. Now, one thing I didn't take into account is outlets. Alright? Because if you're internationally traveling and you're from the US, most other countries' outlet system is different. So I had to ask for an adapter because I'm not gonna lie, I started to panic. My phone was on 8%. I'm in a place that I don't know. I'm like, bro, I gotta charge my stuff. So they gave me an adapter to plug into the wall. And now I can at least charge my phone. I have a lot of other things I would like to charge at the same time. But, something is better than nothing. So if you're traveling internationally, make sure to buy an adapter or a charger that, you know, will work in whatever country you go to. So now the name of the hotel is the Elite World Grand Istanbul, and I can't pronounce the city's name. It starts with a K, but that is the hotel that they put me at. Very great experience so far. The pickup in the van was nice. It was an hour from the airport, so it was a slight drive, but it was very comfortable. I felt very welcome walking into the hotel and coming into my room with that amazing cake and a welcome. So Smile Hair Clinic, you are definitely giving me a great first impression, and I'm excited to see what tomorrow brings, because tonight it is 7:57, Friday, January 1st or 31st. Tomorrow's the 1st of February, and that is the day of my hair transplant. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and shower up, because a nasty fact, I've had these clothes on for over 24 hours. So your boy needs to shower, and I'm gonna hit the sack. I'm gonna go to bed. All right, so I can wake up tomorrow rested and ready to go through this hair transplant experience. All right, so I will catch y'all in the morning. All right, y'all. I woke up a little late this morning. If I can set this up a little bit. I woke up a little late this morning, so I'm packing up to eat breakfast. I got about like 25 minutes to eat breakfast, but we gonna make it happen. You feel me? Last night, I definitely should have went to bed earlier. I ended up going to the gym to get a workout in, because that was the last workout I'm gonna be able to have for like, you know, at least 2-3 weeks. And I had to get it in, especially after eating all that airport food. But let's go eat breakfast. Alright, y'all, let's go eat some breakfast.
Hi, good morning.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, I'm fine, thanks so much. Nice to see you here.
Yes, I'm happy to be here.
Okay, how are you feeling just sitting on a chair like this?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm ready for the procedure.
Okay, let's start. Are you anxious, nervous? Everything's okay?
I'm a little nervous, but all in all, I feel pretty confident about today.
Alright, so let's listen your expectation. Do you have some photos from before with the hairline?
Yes.
You can show your previous photos to us?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you want me to show you some?
It will be good,
Yes,
because
yes.
I have something on my mind to decide your hairline.
Yes.
So if you show me some previous photos, not too young.
Pretty straight, but in the corners, I used to keep it long to kind of...
To
you
cover.
know, to cover, right. So that was 2018. I would say that's like right before it started to...
Turkish barbers are very famous in the world. I mean, Turkey is known with the barbers.
Yes.
In Europe, for example, in Germany, in UK, also I think in the United States I'm seeing as well.
Yeah.
Turkish barbers are, I mean, everyone wants to go to Turkish barbers because we are more traditional still.
Yes.
Traditional way of
Very
shaving.
straight razor, lather.
Yeah. And the thing in Turkey, with now it's maybe changed, but in my generation, I'm 43 years old. The barbers start from childhood, 10 years old or 8 years old, for example.
Wow.
He's just working in the summertime as a part-time, or sometimes they want to continue as a full-time. So the boy starts from everything, from cleaning the shop, bringing some things, assisting the barber, and watching every time. So they learn it by seeing it. Then they have the schools and other things, but they learn somehow from the field actually. That's the reason it's more still traditional. It is passing from one generation to the other generation, and still doing the traditional things.
Yeah, I would say actually back home it's pretty much the same. You know, you go to the barbershop, you know, a barber might tell you, hey, come sweep the shop just for a community aspect. Come clean up, sweep up. And then a lot of people end up becoming barbers. But now with social media, I'm sure you guys are huge on social media, so you know what it's like. It just brought more awareness to what the barber industry can do for someone's lifestyle, you know? So I feel like the everyday person doesn't know, but because I look at hair every day, I kind of know.
If you notice from this I mean, if you can't notice from this distance, it's a good hair transplant.
Yeah.
If you are very close, like when you are doing some work to him, if you notice, that's normal. I mean, we also notice that. But of course, it's different from thickness of the hair. In some blonde guys, very thin hairs, it's less noticeable. Or if it's the hairs are very thick, at that time it's more obvious and noticeable.
Yes.
So we will check yours too. I mean,
Yes.
So we need to find the right pin hairs to here. Other, for example, if your hairs were a little more in the front, at that time we want to skip this part, restoring this part. We want that it's already receded and it's flattened. If we have the right graft numbers, if you have the flattened hair, if your age is suitable, that we decide to restore that part. Otherwise, we do not want to do it.
So for the line,
but your line is good. As an hairline decider, I can say that the line looks good. It's not very not very smooth, not very straight. It is going a little up. That's something we want with the patient. So it looks natural.
Okay.
We need to use the same SMP line, just maybe below it, 1 centimeter, 0.5
to cover
centimeter, to cover it.
Uh-huh.
So if someone looks at you, shouldn't see the SMP signs or tattoo thing.
Okay.
So I try to hide it.
Okay. Color. Hard to do, though.
By the way, so far I think I have seen thousands of patients. You are the first patient that draws the line by himself.
Well, to be honest, I had something to trace. I had something to trace too.
7 centimeter. 7 centimeter. 7.5. So, according to the golden ratio, from chin to nose tip to glabella, glabella to hairline. That should be in the right proportion. It's usually with the white Caucasian men, 7.5 is the ideal. From here to the hairline, yours is ideal, 7. So your reference point was right. Transition to this part to make it a transition from back to the front.
Okay.
Like this. You do that too?
No, a barber school actually advocates against that.
Really?
Yeah, because it flings hair everywhere. But do I do it? Yeah.
Before start. Draw the line. Now it's your turn. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
We will do this.
Yes.
This time. Okay, let's do it.
Yeah. All right, y'all. As you can see, they went ahead and placed everything. We're about to go ahead and start the procedure. Y'all ready? You ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready. So let's go. All right, y'all. We are back at the hotel. Post hair transplant. Let me say, man, I think they did a phenomenal job. I definitely, when this thing starts growing, it's gonna look great. All right, y'all, so I'm back from eating, and a lot of you guys are probably wondering, man, Dre, how do you feel? And in all honesty, I feel amazing. I feel like they did a good job. Obviously, at first, it's gonna look a little wild, a little red, a little inflamed. You're gonna see the follicles, but all in all, it was a great experience. I felt very comfortable. And yeah, I feel good. I feel good with the results. I will say, pain-wise, the anesthesia was crazy. That was by far the worst part of the procedure, was the anesthesia shots. And they told us in advance, right, that would be the worst part, because I guess the anesthesia is acidic, so it burns a little bit. But then they do a whole bunch through the back. You know, I had a little work in the crown and then along the front. But once that thing kicked in, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't feel anything. The only area I slightly felt was maybe along the hairline. But anything in the back or even the crown, I did not feel anything when they did the little bit of crown work up top. How many grafts? Okay, it says this patient was successfully transplanted 3,800 grafts. So I had a little under 4,000 grafts done. I had 3,800, which I believe is more than what he had anticipated. You know, because he didn't see as much hair loss in the initial consultation as it actually needed. So I had 3,800 grafts. As you can see, this is the result. Very comfortable experience. Everything from the consultation, the greeting, just how comfortable Smile Hair Clinic made me feel. I would 10 out of 10. I'll recommend. I do feel like they have your best interest at hand when they're doing their consultation with you, which was very comforting. You know what I'm saying? Because when you go online and you look at reviews, especially Reddit reviews, they can make you really nervous. You know what I'm saying? So to be able to experience it and see how hospitable and how much they cared, 10 out of 10, recommend Smile Hair Clinic. And they even give you a bag full of stuff that you'll need in post-care. Everything from, you know, the neck pillow, because when you sleep, you know, you're not supposed to sleep in every which way. You got to sleep on your back, which is going to be difficult. They give you your medicine. One is, man, what's it called? I'm terrible with medicine. One is an antibiotic, which is basically like an amoxicillin. Obviously to avoid infection. Then one is a painkiller. No, not a painkiller. It's a non-steroidal. It's an anti-inflammatory. Oh my goodness! It's an anti-inflammatory pill. And then they give you a moisturizing spray that you're supposed to use every 1 hour to 1.5 hours to keep this area, you know, nice, healthy, and not super dry. This is just like a saline solution. And then starting on day 2, because technically today is day 0, the day of the hair transplant. Tomorrow is day 1. And then on day 2, when I arrive back home, we can take off the bandages and do our lotion and our shampoo, as well as a repair cream for specifically the donor area. Because as you know, the hair was taken from the donor area and transplanted into majority of this area. So in order to keep the donor area healthy and growing back nice, they gave us a repair cream. And one thing I didn't know is I had to wait 10 days to wear a hat, which really sucks. Because I didn't really want to walk around like this. But honestly, all in all, I don't think this even looks terrible. I mean, you can see, like, this dude got a hair transplant, but it doesn't look, like, crazy. You know what I'm saying? But we have a nice bucket hat to put on in about 10 days. Now, one thing I'm really not looking forward to is using this neck pillow to fall asleep. So I'm going to go ahead and test it out. So the way they show you how to use the neck pillow is just to avoid, you know, the unnecessary risk of taking your grafts off, is you want to put it from the front first and then turn it around. If I can reach it. And then we gotta sleep like the Undertaker. Just like this. This is gonna be very difficult. No, you know what? It's actually not that bad. I think I can sleep like this. Yeah, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to keep this hair on my head, you know what I'm saying? But with that being said, your boy is about to get to sleep in that exact position. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Good night, y'all. morning, YouTube. Last night was rough. These are the sheets. Got a little bit of blood on them. Not as much as I've seen on other videos. Oh man, y'all, last night was very hard. And trust me, I knew it would be. Because, you know, that position is not comfortable, or it's not the way that I usually go to sleep, you know what I'm saying? But we made it through the night. I probably slept about 4 hours total. So, you know what I'm saying? It's not terrible. But definitely gonna be some getting used to. But I'm about to go ahead and shower up, change up, wash my face, everything, and we're gonna head back to the clinic because today they're going to wash it. So, what they suggested when I shower, which thank God I remembered because my habit is to automatically put my head under the water, is from the shoulders down. You know, you wash in the shower, and then if you want to clean your face, obviously you got to do it with a rag and stay away from this area. But yeah, today should be pretty chill. I believe all I'm doing is really doing post-operation stuff. They're filming the second half of the second day. And then they're washing this, which I'm excited to see what it looks like after the wash. Cause honestly, I don't feel like it looks like too crazy other than in this area. So I feel like once they wash it and like the dry blood goes away, you know, it might look a little better. So now we gotta hit it with the saline solution. They said about 4 or 5, you know, pumps of the spray should be okay. And it doesn't really burn because, you know, it's saline, so.
Okay, let's take you inside now. Hello.
Please, you can start for introduce yourself.
Okay.
Your name, your age, your country, your job.
Okay. So my name is Andre Morales. I'm from the United States, specifically the Cleveland, Ohio area. I'm 25 years old and I'm a barber.
How did you start your hair loss?
So for me, I've always had a pretty uneven hairline, kind of like a natural U shape. But I would say around 2021 is when I really started to notice the thinning. And from there, it just continued to get progressively worse.
Do you have customers who want to have a hair transplant as a barber?
Yes, so I have start over. So for me, I actually have a client who has received a hair transplant, which is what really sparked my curiosity into getting one. But I know a lot of people who are waiting to see my experience to go ahead and make the decision if they wanted to get one as well. So I think me getting my hair transplant is really going to influence some clients who are insecure about their hair loss to get one as well.
Okay. How was the communication your team, doctor, medical team, social media team, destination team?
I would say Smile Hair Clinic's communication and team was amazing. Any questions I had, they were really quick to answer. They were very responsive via email and WhatsApp. So I would highly recommend getting in contact and going from there. So I've been interested in getting a hair transplant for the past couple years since I started to notice my hair loss become more aggressive. So I started doing my research. I started looking at clinics in the US, clinics in Turkey, and Smile Hair Clinic was definitely at the top of my list. I remember I was on YouTube one day and I saw a couple review videos, specifically Mike from the Impulsive podcast. When I saw that, I really put Smile Hair Clinic at the top of my list. So 10 out of 10 recommend. Everything from getting picked up from the airport to the hotel, from the hotel to the clinic, to the experience of the consultation and the actual procedure. Everything was very comfortable. I didn't feel not appreciated. They really showed how much they cared in the consultation and the way that they spoke to me. And if you look at the placement of everything, it's exactly what I was looking for. So Smile Hair Clinic definitely did an amazing job. The experience was comfortable as it could be, obviously with the procedure. So I would recommend anyone to come to Smile Hair Clinic.
Okay, that's all.
Perfect. Thank you so much. All right, y'all, let's talk about my hair transplant experience. As you can see from the smile on my face, I am super happy with the results. I think Smile Hair Clinic did a beautiful job. Everything from the communication before I left the US, to the travel here, getting picked up from the airport, brought to the hotel, from the health to the clinic, from the procedure to the post-operation. Smile Hair Clinic did everything they could. And I feel satisfied. I feel confident recommending people here. And I think this is an amazing foundation to start this hair growth journey from. They took into consideration how I wanted the placement of my lineup, where I wanted the grafts, and gave their professional opinion, and we met in the middle. And I'm very happy with the results. They educated me on what to expect in this process of my hair growth journey. From 0 to 6 months, you're going to experience something called shock loss. That is where the hair that is transplanted will fall out. But this is not a bad thing, because you have to think about it. Before you went, you look like that. So now it'll fall out, and then 6 to 12 months, you'll see regrowth. And then 12 to 18 months is when your hair is really matured and at its full potential. And I think this is a beautiful spot to start from. So I'm very happy with my experience at Smile Hair Clinic, and I would 10 out of 10 recommend. Now listen, I know for some people, they look at hair transplants and how ugly they look, and they're scared about how much it'll hurt. Let me tell you, outside of the anesthesia, this procedure, even now, the day after, the night after, I have no pain. You know, just like any procedure, there's dry blood, there's scabs that are a little itchy and stuff like that. But all in all, this procedure is painless other than the anesthesia shots. But I think I'd rather feel the pain of the anesthesia than the pain of the procedure. You know what I'm saying? It's not as bad as you would think. It's really not. And some people might also look at how brutal it might look and after pictures and be like, man, that's doing too much. I don't think hair loss means that much to me. But the truth is, for a lot of people, hair loss is a really big insecurity. And for me, it was. Now, granted, it didn't control me. It didn't control the way I operated my life, but it's something that bothered me. So if me personally, if I have the finances, the resources, and the ability to do something about it, I'm going to do it. And that's why I decided to go with Smile Hair Clinic. And I would feel very confident in recommending anyone who is considering getting this procedure done to visit Smile Hair Clinic. They exceeded my expectations. At least, you can reach out via WhatsApp. There's a link down in the description of this video that you can reach them at. And just inquire. Send over some pictures of what your hair looks like. They'll recommend what to do, the different packages, how many grafts you'll need, and go from there. But I do think it's worth an attempt. Again, you can tap the link in the description for the direct WhatsApp link to get in contact with them. And I don't think you'll regret it. You know what I'm saying? Because for me, this is not doing too much. If I could have the hairline I've always wanted and have it for the rest of my life, if I take care of it, I want that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a barber. I do haircuts. I do lineups. I do fades all day. I want to be able to have one myself. So for me, it was worth it. And also down in the description, I have a promo code, Andre Morales 100. You can use it on their hair products as well as on your hair transplant procedure. So feel free to use that promo code. Again, link is in the description for the WhatsApp link and my promo code. So feel free to use that. I just wanted to give you all my honest and vulnerable thoughts because you guys seen it. You've seen me shaving my head. You've seen me getting it tattooed. And now you see me getting it transplanted. And I'm very happy with every stage of the process. I appreciated having my hair. I appreciated losing it. I appreciated getting it scalp micropigmentation. And now I appreciate having my hair back thanks to Smile Hair Clinic and this beautiful hair transplant. It's ugly now, but I'm optimistic. I see what it's going to be. So if you are looking to get a hair transplant, be sure to use the link in the description and reach out to Smile Hair Clinic. And you will not be disappointed. But listen, I will continue to update you along the process. Maybe I'll do one at 1 month, 2 months, 5 months, 8 months, a year, 18 months from now. I'm going to continue to keep y'all updated on the grow out process. So if you guys want to consider this over a long period of time, you get to follow the journey from beginning to end to see what this will turn into and then make your decision. If that doesn't make you confident in a decision, I don't know what will. But fam, this is my last night here in Turkey. I'm gonna head home in the morning to see the family's reaction to what I have going on here. I'll put the reaction to this in the next video, so be sure to stay tuned from that when that comes out. All right, y'all. I appreciate you. Again, link in the description. Get in contact with Smile Hair Clinic, and I will see y'all there. Peace.